Hi and welcome back. In the BBC interview, the bombshell interview Harry just did, the same people that interviewed his mother, the media that Harry hates. Anyhow, in that interview, he stated he misses the UK. I'm kind of wondering what he actually misses from the UK. I mean, was Prince Harry once the cheeky Prince of Britain and now he's just a Californian He might be living in luxury, but is it truly home? He thought he was going to go to this new place and have this beach and happiness and sunshine and live like a celebrity and everyone was going to bow down to him. But it's just not working out that way, is it? But what does he truly miss about home? I mean, what does he secretly miss about the UK? It can't be friends, can it? Because apparently he doesn't have many friends left. And he says he misses his family. But if he missed his family, he would have shut up and not been so mean and nasty to him. Because what did he expect to have back from that action that he has been putting out there? Every action causes a reaction. What does he have the connection to the UK? His military ties ran deep, from serving in Afghanistan to founding the Invictus Games. He wasn't just a prince back then, was he? He was a soldier. That soldier that sat in the tent and played his video games while he was very well protected? He pretended to be a soldier, didn't he? Oh, it must have been very sad for him to be in Afghanistan. But in the States, the uniforms are gone. The titles are stripped. No one sees him as royal. I mean, there's the celebrities that bow down to him and think he's royal and think, oh, we're in the presence of royalty. But most other people, I suspect they don't. And the Invictus Games, they've faded from the front page news. He's not making those headlines, is he, anymore? I mean, seriously. Let's be honest, Harry had a soft spot for his grandmother, but it didn't take him long to stick the knife in the back and, make her totally upset and angry in the last years of her life. The Queen was more than a monarch. She was his rock. Her passing left a void, and rumours swirl that Harry wasn't fully welcome in her final moments. Does he regret the distance? Many believe so. He stuck the knife in her back. If he loved her so much, he wouldn't have done that, but he did, all the time. Does he miss his brother? Whether it was laughing with William, the roar of Wembley Stadium, or a pint nights with his mates, Harry once had a life filled with tradition and purpose. In Montecito, it's celebrity parties, polo, and a podcast no one actually remembers and no one actually gives a shit about. What does he miss about the UK? Like I said, it's not friends, I doubt. For all the talk of escaping the royal bubble, Judy was once a source of his pride, wasn't it? That's because people, looked at him and said, oh, it's Harry, it's Prince Harry. He doesn't get that anymore. And he's a little bit sad, isn't he? He thought playing house in California was going to be so wonderful. He was always shaking hands, meeting veterans, attending services, not Hollywood premieres. Now he's a royal without a role. Oh, it's a bit sad, isn't it? Poor Harry. But despite tension with William and Charles, Harry was part of the royal family and the unit once upon a time. And now he's just totally estranged, all because of his own actions, his disloyalty, and basically being a rat. He watches from afar as his father battles cancer and his brother takes on more responsibility. He watches people respect the royal family even more, and I bet you he's seething with jealousy. There are signs he's longing for reconciliation. But is the door still open? I doubt it very much. I think they shut those Buckingham Palace gates, put a lock on it and chain, and have got the hound dogs waiting for Harry. And I bet those dogs can't wait to bite him on those frozen todger. Prince Harry may have traded places for podcasts, but some things like honour, family, and home can't be replaced. He's getting a little homesick now, isn't he? He should have thought about that before he spat on the UK flag. He may smile for the cameras, but behind the scenes, it's clear Harry misses the UK. The question is, does the UK miss him? I doubt that very, very, very much. I doubt very much that any people in the UK miss Harry. Let me know what you think. The darker side of Prince Harry, what did he get away with in the UK? I mean, there was many things that he got away with. Prince Harry wasn't always the wounded victim behind the royal smile. He was a rebellious streak that often brought scandal, shame and silence from the palace. Let's expose his bad bits, because he did have a few bad bits, didn't he? And the royal family quickly tried to shuttle those rumours down and try and make him look better. Now he doesn't have that security. And I'm not talking about the guns and the armed security. I'm talking about the security of keeping him looking bad. He don't have that anymore. Now he's exposed who he really is, and he doesn't like it. Do you recall in 2012, Harry made headlines for all the wrong reasons, caught naked in Las Vegas in a hotel playing strip billiards. The photos went viral. The palace scrambled, and the party prince reputation exploded. Remember how they tried to keep that all secret? Some of us do not forget. But, of course, there was the Nazi uniform at a costume party in 2005. The outrage was global. He apologised, but many said it exposed a complete lack of awareness and basic decency. He doesn't have anyone to have his back now, and he really doesn't like it. As a teenager, if you remember blurry nightclub scenes, he was known for drinking, smoking, and wild teenage behaviour. Harry was often seen stumbling out of clubs. Also, losing his virginity, in the bushes behind a pub. He was reportedly sent to rehab for experimenting with cannabis at 17, yet it was quietly covered up at the time. Every bad thing that Harry has ever done has been covered up. He doesn't have that anymore. Is this what he misses of the UK? While most royals stay composed, Harry often lashed out at the press. Cameras caught him swearing at photographers and shoving lenses out of his face. His anger towards the media may have roots in trauma, but often he turned very aggressive, because Harry has got a very aggressive side to him. Recall the girls that he kind of had rough sex with? Yes, we haven't forgotten that as well. I wonder when they will come to light and press criminal charges against him. Even before Meghan, Harry had little respect for royal rules. He skipped duties, mocked tradition and caused frequent PR headaches for the palace. So what is it that he misses about the UK? Rumours have always swirled around all these years that Harry had academic help or even staff assistance at Eton. It's never been confirmed, but whispers of protect the prince at all costs followed him everywhere. Because that's what he's always had, protection, not only as in security protection, he's had protection about his reputation, and now his reputation is in the gutter. Prince Harry's UK past isn't just royal engagements and red carpets, it's parties, scandals and privileges. Before blaming the firm, maybe it's time to ask, was Harry ever really the hero? I don't believe he was. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, because in my opinion, Harry was always an arsehole. It has just come to light when Meghan came along, and they are a match made in heaven. Evil has met evil. Bye for now.